And welcome back to Pokemon Platinum. As I adjust the camera, on the last episode, we ended up beating Fantina and getting our third badge. And like I said, I won the Amity Square, and I got a few TMs, and along with an Amulet Coin, which I give to Ting. And what Amulet Coin does is if that Pokemon goes out into the battle, then that Pokemon will give you double prize money, which is actually a really good thing to have, considering I need a lot of money for potions and stuff. Either way, so if you go towards the southern entrance, or if you went left, you'd go to, like, where we were before, I think Route 208. We go to the right this time to get to Route 209. But before we go there, guess who's there? Ta-da! Kept me waiting again, China. Let's see how much tougher you've gotten I've gotten right here, right now. Hey, you're a trainer now. You're expected to be ready for a battle. No whining, no waiting. Let's get the show started. Yes. Make sure your Pokemon are fully healed, because as soon as you get to the east exit, you will have to fight your rival again. Which is Barry, and you know how hyperactive he's always been, because your rival's always a step ahead of you no matter what. So he starts out with a Staravia, which is why I kind of thought I had to use Ting, and I'm going to start with a massive shockwave to shock it to death. Or, as somebody said in one of my earlier videos, shock its beak off! But anyway, not important. With that Staravia is gone. Yay! Which next, they'll take, Weasel. I'll check out Weasel. Either way, it's another electric type, so let's just shockwave it again. Whee! Shockwave for the win! I love Ting so much. I love having an electric type. Electric really is like my favorite type in this. I'm not exactly sure why, but I don't know. I just always thought it was very, excuse the pun, shocking. But okay, Grottle. This team might be slightly different depending on the starter that you chose. If you chose Turtwig, really, if you chose Turtwig, what Barry will have will be a Staravia, a Weasel, a Monferno, and a Roselia. If you chose Chimchar, he'll have a Staravia, a Prinplup, a Ponyta, and a Roselia. And if you choose Pipluck, like I have, he'll have a Staravia, a Grottle, a Weasel, and a Ponyta. So either way, they'll always pretty much have, your rival's always going to have a very similar outcome. Let me see, since it's Grottle, pure grass, actually a very strong grass type. Eek. I think Kazooie's going to come out here. I would send out, Buzzbee, but Buzzbee's a HM slave and I don't want him to die, and I'm not really going to use him too much. I mean, a few battles here and there he'll be useful, but for the most part I'm not going to use him too much. So instead, Kazooie's just going to have a little bit more action, so goes up even more, and I really hate withdrawal so much, especially when it has to do with Kazooie, because it's like, yeah, you're going to just keep raising your defense, and I'm just going to keep trying to attack you with Wing Attack, or whatever. Ooh, crit, that was lucky. That'll knock out that Grottle and give Ting and Kazooie half experience, which should be enough to level Kazooie to 30, and Kazooie's very close to evolving, yay! Okay. And I don't know if this is his last one, but we have yeah, this is his last Pokemon, Ponyta, and sure enough, I think Koopa wants a little action here, because really the only person who got some action in that last gym was a little bit of Rosie and most of Kazooie, but that's okay. Oh, by the way, like I said, Koopa's hidden power is Psychic, so yay, it's a very interesting thing that I have a Psychic hidden power, considering I don't really have a Psychic type in my party right now. Yes, you're in trouble, Barry. You're probably going to heal Ponyta, or you're just going to waste your turn with... Oh, whatever. I don't question you. Mud Bomb! Woo! Go Koopa! Anyway, Ponyta's gone. Yeah. That was a very easy rival battle. What just happened? You're telling me I lost? And see, we get a lot more money thanks to the Amulet Coin. Wow! It goes to show my surefire winning strategy doesn't work. Say, hey China, remember what I told you before? Make sure all your attacks hit. Avoid every enemy attack. Thought that was a wicked strategy, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work worth beans. Guess I have to grind it out and toughen up the team a bit at a time. Anyway, I'm off to Solaceon Town. See ya, China. You'll be shocked by the growth by growth the next time we meet. Yay! So once again, we've defeated Barry, and we can continue on to Route 209. So, let me see. I'll be okay. But first, let's switch the team around a little bit. Let's start out with Koopa in the front, because since now we're away from that, like, battle type thing, we continue on. And here we are on Route 209. The first thing we're going to do is find out who our new team member is going to be. Hopefully it's something pretty good. We have... Ooh! That's not bad. A Duskull. I mean, I already do have a Ghost Pokemon, but Duskull's a really good backup in case anything ever happens to, Ting, which I don't intend on it happening. Hopefully that won't kill it. Okay, good. And, off camera I restocked, and after you've beaten your third gym leader, Great Balls become available, so I have quite a few Great Balls in my, inventory now. And a Great Ball should be enough to catch Duskull here, hopefully. Come on, just stay in there, please. Cool! And now we have Duskull Duskull, in case Ting ever gets knocked out. And Duskull is actually a really good Pokemon, another really good powerhouse. It loves the crying of children. It startles bad kids by passing through walls and making them cry. Oh, I think I'm gonna call him Wisp. I know I know some of these names are kind of but you know what? A Duskull kind of does remind me of Wisp from Animal Crossing, if you ever saw him, since it's in fall, and I'll have to search that later. Since you normally have seen Wisp like around the time that I'm playing this, which is, by the way, 2 o'clock in the morning, so yay. So yeah, cool. We have a new team member, and yeah. We'll go through our normal routine of going through the route and trying to fight every trainer that we come into. In this case, Pokemon Breeder Albert, who starts out with a lovely little Badoo. Not that I really have to worry too much about a Badoo, so I can probably just use Hidden Power and be good. But just for being safe, actually I'm going to switch to Twinkle, because Twinkle has extra sensory now. And still has that special little shiny Pokeball that he goes through. Of course I get stunned. That doesn't matter. Twinkle's supposed to be slow anyway. But yeah, I taught Twinkle eventually learned Extra Sensory, which is stronger than Confusion, but doesn't give the whole doesn't give the whole possible confusion thing. But I'd say the extra damage is worth it, since Bronzor doesn't really have great... Oh, come on. Figures Quick Claw would hit it and I didn't do anything. But since Bronzor doesn't really have amazing special attack as it is, it's only like a massive wall for a good reason. And that Badoo is just going to keep draining as much as he can, but not going to do much against a Bronzor, for Christ's sake. The thing's a powerhouse. So hopefully I don't get... Wow, I'm getting very unlucky with the paralysis stuff. Is just going to keep doing its little stuff. This is one thing I really don't like about paralysis. It's just half a chance to actually hit, or either that or be paralyzed, and it's like, nah, I don't want the paralysis part. Either way, Badoo is down. Get a little experience, and next we go with an Eevee. Hi, Eevee. You're so cute. Too bad I had to extrasensory you to death. Oh no, it's going to use that method. I really do not like Sand Attack. I don't hate it because it's useful in certain situations, but it's just a pain in the ass to deal with. Grawl's not going to really do much. It's not only am I paralyzed now, my accuracy is lowered, meaning that all my moves have gone down a little bit in terms of being able to hit anything, which kind of blows, but again, not much I can do about that. But yeah, that Eevee can keep growling me if it wants to. It's not like it's gonna do much to me anyway, because I'm a special attacker. But oh well, that Eevee's gone anyway. Yay for Twinkle gaining more experience. Next we have a Bonsly, which is a rock Pokemon. And I think Twinkle would be fine out here, but let's get Koopa back in. Get Koopa a little bit more experience. Yay, Koopa! Water pulse the dang thing to death. It's actually, well, Low Kick still wouldn't do much because Bronzor is not a very heavy Pokemon. So, yeah, Water Pulse just going to take out that Bonsly in pretty much one hit and be like, no, Bonsly, bye-bye! Anyway, experience both of them again. Last Pokemon is Pichu! Oh, it's so cute! You know, if Koopa was 6 levels higher, I wouldn't have a problem with a Pichu, so instead I'm going to switch to Rosie, because electric attacks don't do much to a grass type. So, yay, Rosie. Nasty Plot. I believe that lowers attack, or, no, it raises their special attack by a lot. But honestly, that Pichu's probably not going to even really get the chance to attack, so I'm just going to Mega Drain it to death. Yay. Yep. I mean, baby Pokemon are really cute, but they're really weak. That's why it took me forever to actually evolve Badoo, and again, it's a breeder, so it's not gonna really, it's probably gonna have all baby Pokemon as per most breeders do. Oh, let's get rid of that paralysis. Twinkle doesn't have to worry about that. Alright. First thing you're gonna want to do is talk to this fisherman here. Say yes, and he'll give you a good rod, which allows you to catch more than Magikarps now whenever you fish. I may fish a little bit. No, I don't need explaining. I may fish a little bit. Oh, now he's gonna tell me anyway. But yeah, at night, if you see police officers, they will fight you. Except, this is a jogger, and joggers only fight you during the morning and day, I believe. I will pick these berries over here. Oh, there was an item up there I missed. I'm gonna have to go back and grab it. Can't miss items, because honestly, at this point, I need as much as I can get just to be on the safe side. Okay, jogger, I don't really care. So I might run into a Pokemon. Yep. I hate to say this, but Bibarels at this point in the game are actually kind of tough to take out. So if you run into Bibarel, be careful. I had one of my friends playing this, actually recently with me. Well, actually it was my girlfriend. And she ran into a... I know it's good I'm talking through this battle. She actually ran into a Bibarel and got kind of raped by it, which is very shocking considering Bibarel is not that strong of a Pokemon. But again, I guess at the point of where we are in the game, it would kind of make sense that a Bibarel would be kind of strong, especially since... again with the stupid stun spore shit. Especially since Bibarel's is an evolved Pokemon and its stats are much better than most of the pre-evolved Pokemon that you have. Even though they quickly fall behind to some of the better evolved ones. But even still, if you see a Bibarel, make sure you have an electric or grass type, take it out immediately. Because it would probably give you a little bit of trouble. By the way, this Roselia is just starting to annoy me, so I'm just going to use Ting to Extra Century and Confusion it to death, because honestly, Ting needs to level up more than Kazooie does right now, because Kazooie's on a much higher level than Ting. Actually, Kazooie's on 30, while Ting's on... Not Ting, while Koopa's on... Or, Twinkle. Yeah. I keep forgetting. I didn't want to check. Yeah, most of the berries you find... Ooh, I don't want to use that on you. Most of the berries you find are going to be used for poffin making, which I'm not going to do here because I'm not going to focus this on contests. I may, after I've... after I actually finish this game, go back and do, like, maybe a legendary Pokemon spree and everything else. But, for now, we have these two... Emma and Lil to deal with, and since they came in pairs, guess what? It's another lovely double battle. With a Bonsai and a Mime Jr. That's pretty sweet. So we'll have Koopa and Rosie come out. I will have Koopa focus on Mime Jr. and Rosie focus on Bonsai, because that Mime Jr. honestly... You know, we're going to focus on the Mime Jr. first, because Rosie's in danger with that Mime... Well, not that much danger because of the level difference, but... And they're both baby Pokemon, so really, this is going to take it out, but I don't want to take any chances with a freaking Bonsai. And honestly, if Bonsai or Mime Jr. used Mimic, they might do a lot to Koopa, depending... Ooh, Rock Throw. Why wouldn't you... whatever. I'm not going to question. I'm just happy that that could have been a lot worse and it wasn't. So either way, let's just finish this battle off. Because Grass and Water make a pretty damn good team, but that's besides the point. Yay. Thank you, Rosie. You are way too overpowerful right now, but that's okay. Honestly, I thought of making Rosie my mascot just because of how freaking long it took for her to evolve, but that's okay too. I am not a Pokemon genius. Sorry, little girl. That's weird that they have a little path here, because it's a Pokeball here containing a Hyper Potion. Yay. That will really help. And what do you know, there's a cute little Pikachu over here. Which says, hi, I'm a Pokemon, but he's really not because he's a trainer. I think they called him Pokefans, or Pokekid Danielle, who has a cute little Pichu out. Which, I don't want to keep Koopa out because Pichu's an electric type. So Rosie's just going to go back out there. I could use Ting too. It's just, the problem with Ting, is... Oh, well, other than... the problem with Ting is that I only have electric moves, and it'll be kind of counterproductive to try to use Ting to take out a Pichu, because it'd be like, not very effective, not very effective, not very effective, and it's not like any other Pichu moves can really affect me, because it's only, I believe, only electric and normal moves, but that's okay. That Pokekid's gone. Yay. Hi, little girl. You know, then why did you try fighting me if you don't want to be a trainer? Anyway, we'll talk to you. And that other person run down there is another jogger. Come back during the day if you want to fight him. Since it's like 2 in the morning, I guess it's considered the day, but at the same time it's not. And we start out with another Badoo. What the hell is up with all these Badoos that I'm running into all of a sudden? It's just because I want to raise Koopa's level. Probably that wouldn't surprise me. So Twinkle will come back out. Twinkle, twinkle, little steel! Wow, what is wrong with me? Make a drain. Oh, I'm going to use extrasensory to sensitize the Badoo enough to be like, I don't want to be here anymore. I just want to faint and go back to my Pokemon. Yay, doing recordings this early in the morning makes me a little kooky, but you know what, that's okay. Especially since my phone is close to dying and it's going to be the last recording I do tonight. I'm going to get close to Solaceon Town. I might not get there yet, but, you know, I'm going to get pretty damn close to it, so, yay. Yay for Quick Claw! So let's just take out that Badoo before it can use Stun Spore, which I always tend to do to free me when I'm using a Pokemon. I don't know why. Well, I know why, because it's actually an effective tactic. Next we have a Cleffa, which is a lovely normal type. And we'll just extrasensory it. It's such a cute Pokemon, though. I feel bad taking it out. I mean, its stats are horrible, but it's so cute, isn't it? Just look at it. It's gonna sweet kiss me, so I become confused out of my mind. Because that's what sweet kiss does. It's just so cute. But let's kill the Cleffa because it tried to confuse me, you stinking female whore. Even though you're not a whore because you're so cute. Come on, Twinkle, just use thank you. Anyway, now that I'm done obsessing over a knocked out Cleffa, or not a knocked out Cleffa, because it's now gonna sing me to sleep. Oh, this is just great. Sleeping confused. This tends to happen to me a lot. But, honestly, a Cleffa with Magical Leaf. That's different. Good thing that Twinkle is a Steel type and Magical Leaf is not gonna do much at all. I wonder what else this Cleffa has. Sweet Kiss, Sing, Copycat, and Magical Leaf. That's actually a pretty good set move there. Come on, Twinkle, just use Confusion and let's be done with this. Thank you. Well, at least with this one. The breeder still has 2 other probably baby Pokemon, but baby Pokemon don't give a lot of experience, that's the thing. I guess Eevee can be considered a baby Pokemon, even though not really. And again, I'm going to use the whole Sand Attack method, because that's what Eevees love to do for some reason. But at least I'm not confused now, when a few extra sensories to scramble up Eevee is not going to be too bad. Of course, going to keep using Sand Attack to the point where I'm probably going to have trouble hitting it, and it's going to be the longest baby Pokemon battle that I've had to have. Normally, breeders have baby Pokemon. I don't know why. Because I like breeding the crap out of Pokemon. Which, breeding actually does have many benefits, but at the same time, I'm probably not going to focus on that here. I mean, I may if I need to, like, get... Oh, come on. Just confusion hit the dang thing. If I need to get, like, a Pokemon... oh, that's gonna use Sand Attack more. If I need to, like, get an Egg Move or something, but I probably won't end up doing that. At least that Eevee's finally down. Or it's not, because I could fail miserably at trying to take out a freaking Eevee. Now, there's so many Sand Attacks on here that this just becomes stupid once in a while, because it'd be like, Confusion, miss, Extra Sensory, miss, ha ha! You can't hit me, and I'm just gonna tackle you down. Mime Jr. Alright, now I actually do have to switch. But I'm gonna switch to Buzzbee. This Buzzbee can easily take down a Psychic type. And yeah, because Mimic's only going to make me use Fury Cutter anyway, and Fury Cutter is going to do quite a bit to Mime Jr. in the next move, whether I hit it or not. We'll take it out. Okay, so now Mime Jr. can use Fury Cutter. Congratulations, you're not going to live long enough to use it. Sorry, Mime Jr. Wow, that battle took a much longer time than I anticipated it would. But Twinkle's on level 25, which is nice. One more level and it'll learn Iron Defense, which is good for a defensive Pokemon, so... Alright. Yeah, we're still good. I'm a little stuffy as I'm back at home. My allergies are acting up. We go here and we find an Ether, which is nice. Go a little right. Remember where that odd keystone? We can put it right here, which we do. And now you have the Hallowed Tower here. And once you've met, I think it's like 33 people underground, if you go and examine it, you'll get a Spiritomb, but you'll never see me do that. We have a few more items here, it looks like. Well, a few more berries, not items. Actually, we might reach Solaceon Town in this episode, which is pretty cool. And wasn't expecting to get through this route, but you know what? We're actually going to, which is cool. I don't feel like going through grass, so I'm going to ride my bike up. Right to probably a Pokemon Ranger. Either that or some kind of cowboy-esque, cowgirl-esque person. Cowgirl, ride him, anyway. Cowgirl Shelly. A Ponyta! Aw, it would make sense that a cowgirl would have a horse Pokemon. But it's a shame I'm going to have to Water Pulse the shit out of it. After it tries to burn my fire type. Unsuccessfully, that is. So why don't you just cool down, Ponyta? You look like you've had a rough day. Or close to a rough day. Ah, now you're really having a rough day considering you're confused too, but that's okay. Mud Bomb time! Or you're going to hurt yourself in your confusion, or use a Flame Wheel to try to do a very minimal amount of damage to me. Actually, that didn't do too bad considering it's not very effective. Let's adjust this a little bit. Nice try though, Ponyta. Oh, with that, Koopa's on level 25, which means 5 more levels before Koopa evolves, which is nice. So Cowgirl Shelly's defeated. Cool. Alright, so the next Pokemon we should raise should be Buzzbee. We know Buzzbee is not going to get that much action because it's not a great different Pokemon. Okay, so the Lost Tower's right here, and I'm not going to go there just yet because at the top of it, in order to fully complete it, you need the HM to Fog, and Lost Tower, doesn't really have that many Pokemon that I'd be really interested in at this point. But we'll come back later once we get to Fog to go through that. And honestly, it's not going to take us too much longer to get to Fog, because we're going to need it. And that's another HM, which I'm probably going to teach. Oh, Steel Wing. That might be a good thing to actually teach Kazooie, but not important. Actually, kind of is important, but either way, we'll find another double battle here with this couple. I think this is like a couple, well, like a young couple, blah, 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 if I remember. Yep, young couple Ty Sue, Cinnabarry and Buizel, which is a cute combination, but has no chance against my two quite powerful Pokemon. Why don't we just use Cut on Buneri and Mega Drain on Buizel? And honestly, that Buizel's not going to survive past this turn anyway, so bye-bye, Buizel. Nice knowing ya. Buizel! One-hit KO from Rosie like I anticipated anyway. And, of course, gonna raise his defense, but it doesn't matter because I'm just gonna cut the Banary. Cut the bunny, cut the bunny. But it's so cute, why would you want to just cut the bunny? Yay! Yeah. Mind going crazy. Mind warped with insanity. Mind being drained and caught by Ubunari, even though I'm actually doing that. And I thought it was still alive, and I was like, wow, I'm impressed with that. Either way, that's that battle. And with that, we go a little further north. We've reached Solaceon Town. Oh no. Yahoo! Hey China, I got something cool. I'll show you a special favor. Huh? What's this all about? I got some seals, but I forgot to put them on. Alright, it's because I was at the ruins. The ruins here are cool, you have to check it out. I haven't found a hidden machine, it was the fog. Anyway, I'll battle you another time, see ya. Alright, so apparently Barry got the fog along with something known as seals, which we'll find out in the next episode what that is. So in the next episode, we will explore Solaceon Town and figure out where to find the fog so we can actually explore the Lost Ruins next. So until next time, guys, this is Legendary China, signing out.